Hello. Let me see. Hey. Oh my God, this light is super bright. Let me turn this down. I gotta make sure that I am live. Hi, everybody. Good. I'm turning the light down because I look yellow. All right, that's better. Yes. Hi, everybody. Come on in. Come on in. I'm just going to get my computer and make sure that we are live, right? Absolutely. I'm here. I think I'm here. I never know with these things, right? We never know when we are live or not. But the thing said I'm live, so I'm guessing I am, okay? I just want to make sure that I am. I'm hopping on my computer as well because I want to make sure that I am live. You're hearing me. I know you can't see me, right? But I'm here. I promise. I am here. I'm coming. I was getting all, decent for you people. I was getting decent looking and all that good stuff. So again, I'm hoping that I am live. I'm live. Am I live? Yes, I am. Hi. I'm coming. I promise. I'm coming. I'm just good. So I am live. Excellent. Absolutely. I love it. Okay, guys, I'm coming. I just want to make sure that I am live. And again, I am here. I'm here. Right? And I was on time this time. I don't do that many lives, but I was on time. I'm usually like 5 minutes late. But I'm here. Come on in. Come on in. I promise you I'm here. You can hear my voice. I'm here. I'm just putting a little bit of lotion on. I promise, because I look a little, you know. It's winter time, right? So we need to look a little not too ashy. But I am here. Please let everybody know that I am live with the biggest news of 2019. All right? Yes, I am. I think I'm going to put my computer next to me. I'm going to put my computer next to me because I want to see the comments and all that good stuff. I want to see you guys talk. I want to see. Hey, Nick. Please go ahead and invite people and all that stuff. Absolutely, invite your folks and everybody else. I am here. I'm here. And I'm just, sharing right now before we start. And as everybody comes on, come on in. I'm just sharing while everybody tune in, okay? And I absolutely want as many people on this thing as possible because I'm about to share something that I have not shared in public yet. Absolutely, I have not said a word on social media about this. So, yeah, I think it's time. And why not? Why not end the year with big news, right? Why not? I personally, again, you hear my voice, I'm here. I'm just, I promise you, I'm just sharing to a couple of places. You guys know that, it's good to end the year with good news. And this is what this is right now. Great news for everybody, okay? Including me. That's why I'm sharing it, obviously. I'm just going to go into my other page one time and telling them that I'm live, and then I'm going to sit down so you all can see me. Okay? I'm just going to my personal page and telling them that I'm on. And, yeah. And then I'm going to sit down so you guys can see me. I went and put something nice on for y'all. Right? Absolutely. Okay. I'm just going to say now live, and then I'm going to sit down. Okay. And then we can talk. We can conversate. I know that's not a word. Don't kill me. We can converse. Okay? All right. So I'm going to post that, and then I'm going to sit my butt on down. Then I'm going to come back to this page because I want to see your comments. I am going to take my glasses because they glare. So when I'm ready to read the comments, I'm going to put them back on. And I hope you can see my little setup I got going on. I hope you can see the little, let me just move this a tiny bit because I want to show my sign and all that good stuff that I got going on, right? Got to show the goods. Have to show the goods. Okay. So I'm going to sit down. I'm going to take this off, right? And when I'm going to read the comments, I'm going to go ahead and put them back on. But it's a glare. I just have that little circle thing going. How am I looking, people? How is she looking? Oh, yes, baby. Yes, honey, yes. This is what you wear when you want to make a big announcement, right? You need to literally bring it, right? Bring it. Absolutely. So, now that we are here, and I'm talking very loud, right? Now that I'm actually very excited. I was not going to do this. You know how it is, guys. I have the past couple of days, to be completely honest, it's been hard. I had, a couple of personal problems, but God is good, right? We are here. I am excited to speak with you guys. Again, I cannot see the comment, but I would when I put these things on in a minute. First, I just want to share what it is that I'm here for, okay? And then we can talk amongst ourselves once I am done. I'm just scrolling up to make sure that I'm pretty sure I am showing. All right, good. All right. Well, I think I'm going to have to put my glasses on to read my notes, right? Because I took notes and stuff. Anyway, so I'm looking decent, right? I'm looking decent. Anyways, so my biggest news, I'm going to start with the biggest news, and then I'm going to repeat it like 1,000 times by the time that we are done here. So I have my I Believe card, right? That was a gift from my girl, Dominique Barbie. And I wrote some things on it because I wanted you guys to look at the back of the card, right? I don't want a plain old card. I wanted you to see the I Believe card when I read my notes to you. Okay? So the first huge announcement that I'm going to make is that I am not longer employed. Okay? I do not have a 9-to-5, guys. I am now completely self-employed. Well, I have been. I just have not said anything online. I left a job of 17 years, right? 17 years with a government job. I'm not going to say what it was. Those that follow me know what I used to do, okay? So, and I have no shoes on, right? Because I can't. I cannot. I don't care. I don't need to have shoes on. I'm in my own house, and I'm good, all right? So, I don't have a job. I don't have to report to anybody anymore as of the last week of May. Again, I had a very cushy government job for the past 17 years, right? And when I took a long vacation of 3 weeks or so, I went to DR to one of my best friend's weddings. And then I took 2 weeks. Oh, I went to Texas. I've been to Texas 3 times this year. I went to Texas to graduate as a master's trade. I'm going to get to that. And so I took the whole 3 weeks off. And then when it was time to go back to work, right, to literally just report back to the job. I made the decision not to go back to work, right? From that long 3 weeks vacation back in May, it was a personal decision not to go back. It was a personal decision not to fight for the job, right? And stuff like that. So I was given the option to come back or not. That is the truth, okay? For my coworkers that follow me online, I was given the decision to come back or not, or fight for my job or not. I decided not to. I decided to be self-employed, and I am legal, and I pay taxes. My company, it is registered. Yes, it is with the state of Pennsylvania. Okay, I do pay taxes. Thank you very much. And yes, I'm now self-employed completely. Maybe some people that do follow me online know that, they see me posting during the day, or they see me doing things that I usually don't do, right? Around this time of year, because for us, the job that I used to have, this is the busiest time of the year for us, right? And I used to leave my house for the past 17 years, 5:30 in the morning to come back home after 8:30. The whole winter long, right? All the way until sometime in January. So it was like I was always tired. I couldn't do much. But during that whole time of me still working, I decided 2 years ago that I wanted to work for myself, right? I decided 2 years ago in May for my birthday, I literally called HR at my job and said, I want to retire, right? So they told me, well, you're too young, number one, thank you. Secondly, you don't have enough time at this particular job, even though I was there for, at that time, about 15 years or so. They like, well, you don't have enough time on this job to retire, and you don't have the age either. So I was like, all right, whatever. So the guy was like, okay, why don't you just go find a hobby or something to do that will take your mind off the job, right? And then he said you can go ahead and stay in your job for the next 5 years. But if you leave, then you can just leave with 10% less than you would if you wait until you're 60 plus, right? Anyway, so at that point, I was like, all right, whatever. So I started looking online for things to do, and I, stumbled upon a couple of businesses. Huge shout out to my boy, Andre, right? Andre, he was one of the first people that I stumbled upon in Legendary Marketer. I don't care. I'm gonna name names, right? Legendary Marketer. Andre, I love you. You are a brother to me, right? When I joined Legendary Marketer, he just like helped me. 2:00 in the morning, we sitting there, he's, teaching me about all these things, right? That online that I have no clue. I'm like falling asleep. He's like, Andre, I want it. And he's like, no, you can do this, right? With his Jamaican accent. You can do this. And then we were Zooming, and then he was showing me things. So he never let me quit. And I always thank him for that. I tell him every time, like every time we talk, I'm like, because of you, I didn't quit, right? So from there, I was in Legendary Marketer for a while. I traveled to a bunch of the conventions and stuff like that, the masterminds, made great friends, which I still have, like Julie and everybody else, right? They still follow me online. We're still friends, right? Absolutely, we met in Legendary Marketer. So from there, then I started looking for other things. The thing for me is I always have this thing where I don't mind spending money on people that are getting results, right? I don't mind spending money on things that are getting results. Would it be in a software? Would it be a service? Would it be a mentor, right? All those things. I always like to draw from the people that are making it happen, right? If you don't have not made anything happen, I don't know. You're wasting our time, right? And our time is very precious, right? So and then from there, I stumbled upon my girl, Dominique Barbie, right? Somebody scammed me that we were doing something, but he scammed me out of some money, but he introduced me to Dominique. So I thank him for that. You can keep the money, boo, right? But you introduced me to my girl, one of my very good friends. We have seen each other so many times live and online. We support each other on everything that we do. Dominique Barbie, another huge thank you, right? That is my girl for life. We just came from Vegas a few months ago, right? We had a blast there. I see her 3 times. Every time I go to Houston, I go over there and see her while we go and eat and whatever. Love her to death. Absolutely. And with Dominique, I have made so much money. Absolutely. The last program that we were together, I made like over 10 G's, right? Amazing, right? Amazing, amazing leader and mentor and friend. I'm telling you, a good friend of mine. Love you, Dominique, forever, right? And Dominique introduced me to Forex, right? This is why I love her, because she introduced me to Forex trading, right? Through network marketing, another company we were in. And we ended up, it was a Forex MLM type of situation, right? My Forex people know what I'm talking about. But so we ended up there, and then we did that for a little bit. I was getting my residual money because Dominique, I was one of her top 3. So because of her, I was getting residual money. But we ended up like having to learn Forex, right? And when I was introduced to Forex, I literally fell in love with it. So I said, okay, this is my vehicle to get out of the 9 to 5, right? And get out of the rat race type situation. So I took on Forex like it was do or die, literally. And I'm not just saying that lightly. Forex to me was like, this is my ticket out. To me, Forex is the fastest way, it is a personal opinion, the fastest way for anybody to acquire wealth, right? It's like one of the richest and most liquid financial institutions in the world, right? $5.3 trillion a day, right? So through Forex, I've been able to live where I live, right? 3-floor home. I might give you a little tour at the end of this, right? And I, just bought a brand new car. And most importantly, I was able to walk away, which is what this life is about. I was able to walk away from the 9 to 5 to be now fully employed by me. Somebody sent me an inbox today. I wish I could share it. She sent me an inbox with, you can do this, and I'm paying somebody $600. I sent her a screenshot of my $2,400 that I made today, right? I said, no, boo, I'm good. This is me paying myself. You don't need to pay me. I'm paying me, right? So I also went ahead and, since I launched my own trading academy, thank you very much, right? JM Traders, right? JM Traders, right? Shameless plug. I don't care. Shameless plug. JM Traders. And I launched my own academy. I have a few students. Thank you for trusting me. I absolutely love all of you guys for trusting for trusting your education into me, right? And I'm pouring into them. They can see that, right? We have live classes twice a week, and then they have a whole back office, which is beautiful. My academy is beautiful. I'm just saying, okay? My academy is beautiful. It's very professional. They have tons of material back there. They take quizzes and tests, right? I test them. I let them go ahead and share the screen. I let them practice like everything, like a real academy, right? That is what I have going on. And obviously, and again, since October, I have made about $19,000, right? Not to brag or boast. And this is from my own product, right? This is not affiliate. This is not pushing nobody else's stuff like I've been doing for the past 2 years. None of that. This is all me. About 19 G's. And then, coming out of Vegas and working with Dominique, I made about 10 grand on that. So it's like, it was to me, this was the time, right? This was the time for me to walk away and not have to report to a job that I was working outside with the elements year around. That was my job. Outside, here in the U.S., which around New Jersey and PA, you guys know it gets cold as ever. So having to work outside, and then I moved further down, right? I moved about an hour and a half away from where I used to work at. So that added, 3-4 hours to my commute every day having to go to work. So it was a drag. I didn't want to be there. I really didn't. At the end of it, I was like, Lord, help me, right? So I just kept throwing myself into Forex and everything else that I was doing. And I just said to myself, I know how to make money, right? Literally, I would be falling asleep going to work, right? Through the snow, the sleet, and the rain. All that stuff, right? So I said, I didn't really have time to do what I wanted to do. But again, at the end of May, I was able again to have the choice, made the choice not to go back to work after those 3 weeks of vacation. And I have been self-employed ever since. Okay. So again, I launched a little course that I have and a little strategy that I put together, and I have made me making some money with that. I also launched my academy, like I said. I'm going to read my notes because I don't want to deviate from that, right? 2019 has been huge. It has been absolutely beautiful for me. I have spoken in 2 stages, right? I was literally invited to speak in a couple of stages. I don't have the footage for that. But believe me when I tell you, right? I have traveled all over the place, right? Vegas, Atlanta, Houston, I've been there 3 times, Miami, Dominican Republic. Like I said, I just bought a brand new car. I graduated again. I threw myself into Forex, right? So I graduated from my academy that I was attending, right? Huge shout out. Obviously, he is next to Dr. Manoa McClinton, my mentor in Forex. And we also have become friends, right? He is amazing. The man had taught me 99.9% of what I know in Forex has been from him. And I graduated from his academy in May, right? May was a huge month for me, right? Huge month. I graduated with honors, right? And I also received, you guys, it's clear, you guys cannot see that, but I received the Pioneer Award from Cryptonology, right? One of the top students over there. I'm not going to say top, because that would not be fair to the other ones that are doing very well, like Mickey, my girl, right? But I was able to graduate with honors and with an award. So I'm an award-winning Forex trader. So that was another push for me to go ahead and be self-employed, right? That was another push for me to go ahead and do my own thing, right? That was like the boost that I needed. So Dr. Manoa McClinton, I adore you. You know this to be true. You have changed my life with this Forex information, and you keep pouring into me with your academy and everything else. And I love you. I love everything you stand for. Absolutely. And I will support everything that you do, like you do me, right? He shot a video for my academy, guys. I mean, when your mentor endorses you, seriously, right? Isn't that huge? When your mentor literally shots a video for your academy, that was like, yes, right? Absolutely. So I adore him. I love him. He's very, very smart. He's a millionaire of his own over there in Houston, Texas. I've been there 3 times this year, right? He has, but you wouldn't even know because he's so humble. He's a very humble man, smart as a whip, right? Self-taught when it comes to Forex. He built his own indicators and all that good stuff. So I cannot say enough. I literally cannot say enough. I just saw him like a couple of weeks ago, right? So another thing that I wanted to talk about, again, I opened my own business. I mentioned that already, right? Again, I partnered with Dominique. I mentioned that already, right? I've been in stage. I mentioned that already. 2019 has been huge. I literally went and see my favorite artist of all time, which is Anita Baker. Nothing to do with business. I just wanted to say that. So I literally went to see like Anita Baker, right? A little side note. Anita Baker does not do a lot of concerts, right? Actually, this was her farewell concert. She would never sing on stage again. So I finally got to see her one time in Radio City. I took my sister with me. So that was a highlight of my life for 2019 as well. And it has been a lot of highlights for 2019. A lot of highlights. I'm telling you guys, everything that you guys see me post online, everything that you see me talk about online, it is absolutely true. It is absolutely true. I'm not the one to make anything up, right? I don't need to make anything up. I really don't, right? Because you guys know that when you see me live, right? When you meet me face to face, you're going to be looking at me up and down like, let me see if this is real for real, right? And people that have met me face to face, they know it is for real, right? I don't really brag or boast as much. I am very confident for sure. You can't tell me nothing. Right? I'm very, very confident at the same, and this is why I like to post things online that are true, right? Because 5 years down the road, somebody's going to call me on it And then what am I going to say? Oh, no, well, no. Whatever I post online, just know that it's the truth. And if you want more proof, you can absolutely inbox me, right? I was trying to show my numbers, right? The 19 G's that I made since October. I was trying to show that online, but it's not coming up. But my next live, I absolutely can do it. I absolutely can show it. So, guys, believe, right? I don't know how long I've been rambling on here for. I don't like to do long lives or anything. I don't like to do live, period. But I wanted to come on here. Oh, okay. Well, I do have a proof that I have made over about 19 grand online since October with my own products and stuff and services. And this is what I have here to show some. It is from Kajabi, right? Kajabi Hero. Kajabi Hero. Kajabi is the platform that I host my academy from. It's beautiful. Guys, you have to go check it out. Seriously. So Kajabi sends me a journal, right? And I'm going to take it out of the plastic because it's shiny. And they sent me a $10,000 income, right? See right there? 10K. Kajabi Hero giving you a shout out for making at least 10 grand online. Right there. I'm not lying. I don't need to lie. Absolutely not. I'm not into that. So this is my name. I'm going to cover my address, right? Because I don't want you guys coming to visit without permission, right? Plus, this live is going to be viral. This thing is going to go viral, I promise you. All right? So, here it is. Can you see that? Kajabi, my name, my company name, 10 grand, at least 10 grand, right? They give that to the people that make at least 10 grand in their company. So, again, I'm going to read the comments in a minute. I'm just here to encourage you guys. I'm sharing this because, again, for the people that I've been online for going on 11 years, right? And the people that have followed me along, they know what it is. I don't have to, they know, they've seen the growth. I have a shout out to my girls. I have an all female Forex traders, right? Over 500 women in my group, right? And again, they inbox me like, we seen the growth, right? They absolutely seen the growth from 2 years until now, to the point that I have my very own academy. I'm still studying. I'm still following Dr. Menor, anything, you know what I mean? Because I want to keep growing as a trader. I'm not done studying, but I do have a lot to share. And that's why I opened I didn't even start it as me wanting to teach, right? I wanted to learn from one of the best. That's why I seeked out to him. But it just turned into, I want to teach also because there's a need, right? There is a need for people to become financially free. There is a need for people to quit their 9-to-5, right? And to me, again, personal opinion, Forex is one of the fastest way to get you there. And that is just what I experienced, right? From 2 years when I said I want to leave this job to the point that I literally almost to the date that I decided that I wanted to leave that job, I left it right in May, right? The end of May. And Forex was absolutely one of the main driving force to that, right? And then other network things that I did. But ultimately, this is where I landed. That was my first love. And I can honestly say I will be trading for the rest of my natural life. Until I cannot see anymore, until I cannot press buy or sell anymore, I will be trading, right? Teaching, I will be doing that as long as I can, right? I'm not going to put a number on that, but as long as I can. My students are loving the academy. I have, from the event that I spoke with this past weekend, I have a flock more people that are coming in right after the holidays and stuff like that. So, I'm not a competition with a single soul. Believe me when I say this, right? I tell them and everybody that wants to listen, I can just go ahead and trade, right? I can just trade right here at home, barefooted, and it's all good, right? I don't have to teach. I choose to teach. It's not about the money. It's about empowering, right? Especially my ladies, empowering people to go ahead and do this and be able to walk away from the 9 to 5. Nothing wrong with having a 9 to 5, right? If you like it and love it, absolutely. I just was like, I'm done here. I'm not going to. I knew I didn't want to retire from there. That was what I had inside of me. I'm not going to retire from here. That was it, right? That was my choice. So again, to recap, the huge news is that I am now self-employed. I've been self-employed. I just have not shared it online, right? I wanted to kind of like pick the right time. It's the end of the year, right? Why not close the year with a bang, right? Absolutely. And just a huge thank you to anybody that have had a hand in me walking away from the job, right? I mentioned some names. If I skip some, I absolutely mentioned some of the main, obviously my kids, right? My boys, right? It was like when I told them, they're like, all right, you know what I mean? They're like, you know, whatever you want. So my sister was freaking out. My best friend Caroline was freaking out. They're like, you're crazy, but I believe in you, right? Absolutely. I have a crazy support system. They know I'm crazy, but they support my craziness because they know, they trust my judgment, okay? So what else? Again, JM Traders, shameless plug, the name of the academy, right? And then I also do a couple of other businesses, right? If you're not into trading, that's fine. I got you. I have another couple of things that I'm involved in also, so just hit me up and I can absolutely get you to that. I can post any link because I'm talking to you all. I'm gonna do some links after this is over, right? So let me read some of the comments and see who is here. Let me see who's talking back and all that stuff. I'm looking to the side because I'm looking to the computer. I wish Facebook Live was one of those where people can unmute themselves or people can talk and you can listen, right? But it's not. It's probably Mark is probably working on that, right? Mark Zuckerberg, he's probably working on having this thing to be interactive. Oh, thank you guys. Hey, hi Shanna. Hi Santana. Hi Nikki. Nick, he calls me auntie. He's like, you my rich auntie. I love him. Absolutely. Anything that I can do, guys, absolutely. I am here. You know, again, you guys know, again, the ones that have been following me, you guys know how passionate I am about this Forex thing. And anything that I do, like anything that I do it wholeheartedly. I don't do anything half-assed, right? Nothing. Absolutely anything. I don't do anything half-assed. So the reason why it took me a minute to put this academy together was because I wanted to find a nice professional platform, which I did, and something that encompasses everything that I wanted to do, which it does, and all that good stuff. So again, thank you for being here. I appreciate you all. Anybody that have been part of 2019, thank you for your support, right? Your likes, your comment, your share, whatever, any word of encouragement. I really appreciate that from you guys. I really don't post as much as I used to because I'm literally busy. Like I have a schedule, right? Even though I'm working for myself, I have a schedule, right? I can sleep wherever I want to. That is the beauty of working from home full time. I can absolutely sleep wherever I want to, but I said, okay, I gave the man, I said, okay, I gave the man like decades of my life working for somebody else, very disciplined, right? Showing up every day and all that good stuff. I now need to be disciplined for me, right? I now need to be disciplined to where I need to get up in the morning, have a schedule. I need to do what I got to do. I need to teach at night. I need to, post things. Whatever it is, I have a schedule for it because now I'm working for myself, right? And every income is coming to me and it's staying with me and all that good stuff. I do have to give Uncle Sam some taxes. It's okay, right? But you know what I mean? I'm just in a good space. I'm in a very good space, and 2020 is going to be amazing. I have Hawaii. We're going to go Hawaii. I heard Dubai is in the horizon, and some of the places that I'm going to be landing in, okay? And of course, I will be sharing where it is that I'm going with you guys. And that is all I have to say. I don't know how long this thing is. I can't even see how long this live is. But that's all I wanted to say, guys. And again, everybody that has supported me, I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. I really, really, really do. And I hope this video goes viral because it's an encouragement to anybody that said, that even thought about leaving their job in the next 2, 3, 4 years, right? I mean, we sit in college for 4 years, right? We sit at a job for 40 years. You can absolutely pick something that is definitely a good vehicle for you to go ahead and replace your income, right? Absolutely replace your income. Give Forex trading a good try, right? I tell my student, give you your energy like I did. Approach it like, if you don't do this, you're gonna die, right? That's how I took it. Like, I need to do this, right? And obviously, I use my job to go ahead and fund the dream, right? I used the job that patient that was coming every 2 weeks. I used that to go ahead and pay for my education, for me going to places to Forex later and not. So I used that money to go ahead and leverage, what it is that I was doing until it came to where I now replace my salary completely and then some, right? So definitely be encouraged, right? Going into 2020, enjoy the holidays, right? And all that good stuff. But going into the new year, you need to have a concrete plan. Don't you just up and quit your job, right? Have a concrete plan. Absolutely have that cushion of money before you walk away, and make sure that you can, have that money coming in weekly to where you can completely replace your salary, and then you can go. Okay, don't you just up and leave, like say, oh, Jenny said I can go. No, have a plan, right? Execute that plan, and slowly you can absolutely do this too. Okay, thank you for being here. I appreciate you just listening to me rambling on. And I will see you guys on the next live. I'm going to try and do this a little more often, right? Just to encourage everybody. And, happy holiday, happy new year, and all that good stuff, right? Absolutely, from the bottom of my heart. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.